Hello, how's it going? And welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can improve your performance in everyday life, whether that's general activities, work, or even training such as running or in the gym, using the sort of military mindset and the tactics that I have learned throughout my military career. Throughout my career, I've been in many difficult situations, tough situations, whether that's out on exercise, through training in camp, through daily work, or out in operations in Afghanistan. And I've learned a lot of things on how I can adapt and keep myself calm to respond to any situation so I can hopefully complete that task to the best of my ability and achieve the end goal. One of the best ways that I found to do this is the saying, laughing in the face of adversity, or just having some sort of sense of humour. There's many times throughout my military career where I've been in a really poor situation, whether that's just sat in a hole in the winter, it's freezing cold, wet, I haven't slept for days, whether that's in contact out on operations, or where I'm just feeling exhausted on a tough battle PT session where it's involving tyres, logs, stretchers, carrying weight, and you're in 30-degree heat. And throughout this, what squaddies are very good at, and whether you're in the army or the Marines or something like that, they're very good at laughing at any sort of situation, and they have a humour. You'll see a lot of comments, and I've seen it on my own videos, where even the US Army do say the British soldiers are very good at always smiling and laughing. And you'll get this when you go on, say, your PNCO, JNCO courses. The people that do well are the ones that are always smiling. And yes, we may complain, but at the end of the day, no matter how tough it was, you do finish the day smiling, or you've laughed throughout the day. Like I said, whether you're stuck in a hole where it's freezing cold, wet, it's muddy, when you're in with the lads, you find a way to make a light-hearted joke, or have a bit of a sense of humour and go, actually, yeah, this is shit, but let's just get through it. And that's just the best way of doing it. So when life does get tough, you're finding it difficult at work or at home or in a tough situation, try to just sort of step back, accept the situation, look at it and go, I can't change this, how can I make it better? Maybe make a joke if you're with someone or with yourself. You know, you can't have two feelings at once. If you're feeling upset, angry, a joke can always sort of change that situation, because it will make you laugh and it'll bring you out of that other emotion. So laugh in the face of adversity, have a sense of humour, it's going to help you get through. Next one is just try to remain calm, okay? Take a step back. As they say, no plan survives first contact. So what do I mean? Okay, so you go out, you run out the back of the vehicle, you've done this plan before you've gone out on the operation, you run out the vehicle, you get off the heli or whatever it is, that initial contact happens, you had this plan, and more than likely that plan's gone out the window, and you now have to sort of take a step back, take a breather, have that initial contact, see what's going on in the situation, and just try to remain calm and see how you can adapt and move forward. There's no good your heart rate getting up, start panicking, start breathing heavy. If that happens, just take a step back, go through some sort of breathing exercises, just look at the whole situation of what's going on. You'll see it with a section commander when they do a sort of fire attack. What they do is you'll get a base fire, they'll put the rounds down, and then he'll take a step back, he'll look at the situation, may even draw a little picture, or make his decision on which way he's going to go, and then he's going to brief that, and then the section's going to advance. He's not just going to go initial contact, let's just go right. He's going to take a step back, he's going to take a condor moment, okay, breathe, understand what's going on around him, what assets does he have available, where is the enemy, okay, what is the situation, what's going on, and then he's going to make a plan, okay, off that. So always remember, just try to remain calm and take that step back and take a breather. Next one then is actually ask and use your team or friends or family around you, okay? Yes, you may have a great idea, you may want to go with your plan, or you think it's the best way, but if you do have other people in your team or you're struggling at home, go and speak to your friends and family and ask for their advice and opinions. Yes, you may not move forward with it, but actually they may come up with a great plan or idea, and you may be able to take ideas from each other's plans and put it actually into your own. This is what makes a good officer in the army as well, or a good section commander, okay? It's listening to your team, listening to your men, and going, okay, this is what we've got to do. who's got an idea of how we're going to do it. Instead of the officer just coming in going, right, we've got to get to this target, we've got to do this, this is how we're going to do it. A good officer will come in and go, right, this is what we've got to do. This is my idea. Has anyone else got another idea? What do you think we can do? What assets, weapon systems can we use? This is the route we're going to go. This, you know, the section commander might have more experience. He goes, right, I think we should go this way. Okay, use the people around you, okay? Don't just rely on your own sort of opinions and advice. Someone might have more experience, better experience, or just a better idea. So just use the people around you as best as possible before you start moving forward. Next, we have rest. Okay, rest is just as important as working or training. You've got all these idiots promoting online, wake up at 4, work till 1, repeat, you know, just work, make your money and you can rest when you're older. That's absolute rubbish. Best experiences and what I've learned from being in the military is just sleep whenever you can, okay? You have a lot of sleep deprivation when out on operations and exercises. If I had a spare half hour and it was cold, I got my sleeping bag out and I went to sleep for half hour and then I put it away, carried on my task, stopped a few hours later, got another spare half hour, get my sleeping bag out if I'm not doing anything, close my eyes, okay? Rest is just as important as training. So if you want to train loads, make sure you're getting your 8 to 9 hours sleep. I know it's hard, so if you can't do that, then find ways of having naps in the day, okay? Don't just work right through. Work for a few hours and then have 45 minutes break. Work for 2 hours, have a 10-minute break. Don't just work all the way through from say not 8 till 12 and then have a small lunch break and then 1 till 5. Have loads of little breaks, have these little naps. Try and get 8 to 9 hours sleep. Rest is just as important as training, and trust me, it's going to make you have a lot stronger mindset because you're going to be able to think more clearly. The next one then is just work hard. Some of the best soldiers that I've ever met are not the ones, they're tactically clever or they understand all the knowledge, you know, you've got these sort of bookworms, you know, they just work hard. They're never just sitting around, they're always doing something. They put 100% in everything they do and they're just hard workers. They turn up on time, they leave when they're meant to instead of leaving early, they turn up with the correct equipment, correct dress, you know, they're all volunteering for stuff. You know, they put 100% into everything they do. And that sort of goes into the next one, which is just be all in with it all, okay? Give everything you've got. Every time you do something, do it to 100% of your ability. Too many people nowadays want sort of free lunch, free money. They don't really want to work, but they want this lifestyle and they complain about it, but they're not all in, they're not hard working. Okay, if you have to work long hours for a little bit, work long hours, but use the rest. Speak to friends and family for advice. Yes, you just got, when I mean hard work, it doesn't mean just working all day, every day, but it's just when you are working, you're actually all in, okay? You're giving it all and you're doing what you need to do. You're doing what needs to be done to complete the task, okay, to the best of your ability. Too many people are looking for shortcuts or free money. Just work hard, be all in on everything you do, and trust me, you will reap the rewards and you will get to the goals you achieve, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know what your thoughts are. Test them out, comment below. Let's see if you can see an improvement in your daily life, work, gym, or whatever it is. Let us know what videos you want to see next. Remember to click that subscription button. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you soon.